Hello, my players. I'm Professor Hoenn, and welcome back to the. I'm just going to ignore
back
everyone else
to the
talking
channel,
to the
ladies
Gen
and gentlemen. My
2
name's the British Eagle, and we're
3
diving.
Challenge versus. We are back. Okay.
Powered through.
You know what?
This is the darkest of souls, ladies and gentlemen.
This isn't radical. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go.
I
If
was
we're all gonna
already
spoil this.
just
Yeah. I'm glad neither of you are ready. Serves you both right for not being radical.
That's what we get, yeah.
Honestly,
Guys, welcome back to grinding session number 2. I'm literally not kidding. I'm gonna be here for a while.
I'm just glad I found Quagsires because that's what Razor Leaf is quad effective against. So
nice. That's so
it hits
Wait,
like
what was
multiple
that?
leaves at a time.
Can you do that again? Oh, that was
nice.
hold on.
Oh, it just pops right in the ear.
Did anyone else get a little warmer in here? Oh,
toasty.
You should have seen me on camera. I was like waving my hair around. It was moving because it's not in a ponytail. Because who has a ponytail at a desk and you can't put your head back? Else get a headache.
Yeah.
There's that. Yep.
Why? So, can we all just agree? Are we all going? Sorry, are we all going to the Elite Four right now? Because I'm ready.
I am not.
I don't think
I'm
you're
good.
ready.
I am so ready to be hurt again.
You know, it's weird. I have this weird feeling that you're not ready. I don't know why,
so
but I
ready.
think that's a radical approach.
I could so win.
Yeah,
so win.
I mean, listen. At this point,
For God's sake.
we are just proud of you, Hoenn. Just
So,
because you're you. You know.
On my screen right now is a Delibird.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Oh no!
Okay,
no,
it's game for presents. Game for presents. It's an explosion. I swear, if this knocks out my mon. Okay, didn't. But now I need to heal. I'm not risking this, okay?
And it might kill. You better switch into a rock type real quick.
I haven't got a rock type, so it's just think. Oh, no. Is that a
boy.
healing one? No, that's another explosion. Bull.
I did get the healing one the first time I had to fight a Delibird in this gen. In this
God.
versus.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't one-shot it, so it throws another present.
That's beautiful. This is great.
Okay,
I love
it's another
this.
explosion.
Oh, I didn't hit the starter. Dang it, I
Okay,
didn't hit the timer.
timestamp. Critical hit, bull goes down.
What? Who goes down?
Bull, the snubble.
Oh, it's just a snubble. Who cares?
Yeah, but...
Snubble's
okay.
really powerful in this gen, dude. It has
Oh,
a very
true.
high attack
Yeah,
stat.
once you
I
get
mean,
a Granbull, it'll
does.
be nice. Yeah.
Oh, what an
Can someone
absolute
keep
joke.
track of the? Can someone remind me when we get to like 5 minutes, just so that I know?
Yeah.
I forgot to.
Yeah,
click
I'll
the
let you
timer.
know.
Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
put your timer to 32 minutes, and I'll tell you when to hit start. How about
Okay,
that?
got it. I'm on it.
This game
Boom,
is rubbish.
shakalaka.
I'm done.
I guess.
Shakalaka.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
So-
Hoenn. You still have other mons, right?
Yeah, I still have Wartortle, which is nice.
The
I
thing
guess.
is, like, do we know
Was
what
it present
level...
again?
Pardon, what? Sorry, what level's Wartortle?
Was it present again?
Was it present? Yeah, present killed the Snubble. Yeah.
Oh,
What level
sorry.
was the Delibird versus your Snubble? I'm just
So,
curious.
so Delibird was 7. Snubble was 18 off the top of my head without checking. I don't want to check because I need to just like go.
18 versus a 7?
Yeah, Hoenn, that's
It was a crit
absolutely
as
gonna
well. It was a
kill.
crit as well. It was a crit
Yeah,
as well.
but-
Yeah, but
It's-
still.
I don't
7?
think it got the automatic kill like 120 power move. You were literally what, 9 levels or something like that, lower?
No, higher. I was 9 levels
No,
higher.
he was higher.
Oh, you made
Yeah,
it sound
the
like you were
Delibird was
lower.
7.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm
No,
sorry.
it was
The way I interpreted that. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I was like,
Also,
yeah,
Frank, we missed it. Put your counter to 31 minutes and 20 seconds,
God damn it.
and I'll tell you when to hit start.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why are we doing this? What?
Because I forgot
he
to
knows
hit
his
the
timer.
Yeah. So he's setting me up for the timer.
Okay. Setting
So
up
you have
to
10
fail.
seconds until you'll hit start. 9, 8. So 31 minutes and 20 seconds. 6, 5.
I'm so
4,
confused right now.
3, 2, 1. Hit
And
your
go.
timer.
So I
And
was
go.
doing that, Hoenn, so that he could sync me up with where he's at, because I forgot to hit the timer. So that's my bad. So
And go.
okay, and go.
Is that
Dude,
what
I
we're
am
doing? The same.
flanked by cuteness. Miss Pants is sitting on my jacket on my right side of the desk, and Baba Yaga is sitting on top of my tower on my left side. It's just like
nice.
the
Question-
cutest.
So
radical.
outside
What?
of Baba Yaga being very cute, the question is
And
this:
Miss Pants.
do you
Okay.
think I grind all 4 episodes in today's
Yes.
recording?
Yes, definitely.
All 4?
I mean, like if I could get
Oh,
I don't even
Snorlax
think
into the
Soul
is
do
40s,
that.
if
Soul's
I could
going
get
for it.
Snorlax into the 40s, like it might be worth it, dude. Again, like I could care less if you go in and beat it. That's awesome. But then if I go in after you and I win, which is not guaranteed, I will just tie you with points. So it's not a big deal if you beat me. Well, it is, obviously. It's good that you beat it before me, but in terms of, like, me being able to
so
keep up and
supportive in this
scoring...
versus.
That's
Are you
not what I
Bright Time?
meant. I just... God damn it. God damn it, Soul.
I'm just
Fix your
not-
stream.
No,
Fix your stream,
I'm
Soul.
saying you're being nice. No, I did.
I want you
did
to
on
fix
my
your
own.
stream because
I did it on my own.
I love when you like finally notice that in your stream. Like you'll see the comment, be like, oh, God damn it, Soul.
God damn it. God damn it.
God
Oh,
damn it.
dear. Right. I just
hold
got
Isn't this your channel?
It is. Why? What did he say?
You just said, gosh darn it, but the full version.
God damn it. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
swear words.
that's not a swear. Now, question.
Oh,
Like,
God.
where... Okay, like, there's lots of phrases...
Timestamp, Lost Venusaur. I misread. I read that a DUGTRIO was
What is
coming
this?
in from a trainer, and it was a DUGTRIO.
Okay, so then what happened?
And for some reason, I stayed in and still went for an
Interesting.
attack. Like I don't get it.
what
but
level
Victory
was
Road be hard,
Venusaur?
yo. 41.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I
that's still
decided to
good
go into
levels,
Victory
yeah.
Road for some trainers, which
Right.
there's the
As
one.
you do, right?
Wow, that stinks, man.
So...
At least it wasn't a present from a deli bird. I'll say that, though.
No, this is worse because this is me going in as a
Yeah.
Venusaur saying that's a Dodrio and going for Razor Leaf.
So,
fair, yeah.
just so I'm absolutely clear, British is down to, let's say, 1 3/4 mons. Is that a
Yes,
fair
that's-
estimate?
that's
Yeah,
fair.
okay,
Yes, very fair.
And Soul, what are you down to?
1. I just haven't. So now I have to grind.
Wait,
a
You've
lot.
got Alakazam.
You've got Alakazam, yeah.
Yeah, at level 37.
Oh,
Okay.
true.
Oh, this
Wait,
is
I
great
thought-
news for me. I'm loving this. No,
So,
sorry, guys.
Ampharos, Alakazam, and what was the other
Oh,
one?
Daddy. I forgot. I have,
Yeah,
I
you
forgot I
have
have a
Machamp.
Machamp.
I knew
right,
there was
okay.
something else, yeah. But
Well,
I
he's
get
a
it. Your
Machoke.
levels,
I need him to
yeah.
evolve and do a Machamp. That would be great.
What
Maybe I
level-
should put the EXP share on him.
What-
I think
what
he
do we
should
set
evolve at
that to?
37, right?
Okay.
We don't set
Oh,
it. It's
the
just
comeback's on. The comeback's on. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, folks.
Oh,
This is
timestamp
it.
Tails grew to 42. Oh, snap.
It just stinks because like if I can make it past the Elite Four, that's a
big
Venusaur
win.
I just lost.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's massive
true.
to lose.
Yeah, and your team had I mean, it still has good diversity, but that was helpful to have a grass
But that was a
poison type.
Venusaur.
Yeah,
That was
that was big.
massive. Can you stop putting me to sleep, Polytoad?
Well,
That's
and
not
throughout
radical.
all generations, the level up experience grind for Pokemon don't change, right? Like the starters in these generations are still have the
Yes.
fast.
Yeah,
level
they're
up,
always
right?
on that faster
They're always
route.
on the fast growth. Yeah. I always wondered if that changed throughout later generations, but I think it's the same. So okay.
No, I think it does stay the same. They just changed the
Like
level
starters
up
are always
mechanics.
fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yes, like the black and white came in with
Oh, yeah.
the level of that factor, which I like.
I can understand that. Yeah. I do get that. Like, so if you beat a Pokemon that you are weak against that is a higher level, you would get more experience. That does make sense.
Yeah.
But if you're beating up on something 10 levels below, it has a decrease in its value. Not only do you need more experience for that level, but you also just get less than you would have if you were equal level because it's like, well, that'd
Yeah.
be dumb.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
How
def-
have you landed 3 hypnosis in a row, you turd nugget?
That's crazy.
Look
If I
into
tried
my
to do that,
eyes.
if I tried to do that, I'd miss all 3 in a row, and then I'd miss a 4th and the 5th. That'd just
Well,
be
it's
my
the
luck.
rival, and it's annoying. Like, I started off, I
Oh, I have
used
to battle him.
I
I
used
forgot.
Awakenings, but he keeps, I figured might as well unlock him, get past him kind of thing.
That makes sense. That's smart.
Um,
I didn't think about. That's probably good experience too, depending on what he has. So
I mean, I lost a Venusaur, so
true, yeah.
wouldn't call it worth it.
That's
no,
fair.
definitely not. So I'm going to catch up with you guys this episode.
I would say so. Hoenn.
Yes.
I would say so. So, are you then, because you're behind Hoenn, are you
Yes.
going to take maybe more of a Soulkrist approach to like go
No.
slow, get encounters, like try to build a
No.
good team? Because if
No.
me and Soul wipe and you've built a good team, I'm just saying you'd wreck
You
this.
can
No, I
Then
get that.
sprint.
I get that. So the reason why I'm not going to is because I'm going off the assumption that you are both going to beat the Elite Four, and then you are going to you're going to do the Kanto. You're going to level up. You're going to beat Red. So whoever takes on Red first, if they win, which I'm going to assume one of you wins, okay? Then
I don't know about that, man. We'll
then
see.
I suddenly need to like sprint it to Red, don't I? So I need to go to Red
Well,
and beat
That's
Red.
true. You have to. Yeah, we've
So,
said that. You have to
yep,
story sprint.
yep.
At
So
that
how
point.
is-
You can't like.
Yeah, so how's that
That's
gonna
the hard
work,
part.
right? Like, what if because do we still give Hoenn let's say Soul and I by some miracle both beat Red, right? And Hoenn is at the Elite Four, or maybe a little bit
Yeah.
after that. How is that gonna work? Like, again,
He
assuming
has
we
to
both
just
win.
make relative story progress. He can't
Yeah.
like go off and grind like we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
can't just take an episode of
So
grind.
I just go-
And
so-
that's what we agreed upon early
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So it's literally I just
That's
make
why
my
getting in first is an advantage,
yes.
True.
or at least
Yeah.
second.
Yep.
So I would just have
sense.
to make my way there. I'd beat every trainer in every gym and probably any other like mandatory trainers. So for example, like the Rocket Grunt in Cerulean City, for example, and then the rival fight, obviously in Mount Moon, and but I'd imagine any mandatory battles. Basically, it's all mandatory battles, isn't it? Any skippable battles you skip.
Because we still
Kind
have
of.
to. I mean, it's
Well, I mean,
just
you
going to
don't
take a
s-
while,
like,
really. That's all I
Let's
was
say
aiming at.
like you're going to Bill.
Yeah.
Like you could still fight all the people up there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you couldn't just like run around in the grass.
No.
to
Okay.
grind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Like you
makes
can fight
sense,
the trainer. So if you want to like on the way to on the way
okay.
to Chuck, you can fight all the people in the water who are worth like nothing. But you know, if you're on your own, it might be worth it.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess at this point, like if Soul and I did get to red and either we win or lose, it doesn't matter. You still have to like go there. I guess it's not worth it to not try to face red. You know what I mean? Like you might as well because
you might as well. Yeah.
if you can get any points out of that red fight by beating him, like it's still worth it.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm going to
So-
go for. I am
okay, that's
determined
fair.
to.
I can see that.
To just go with the bare minimum. I'm still going to go with 2 good mons. I think is my strat because of the XP. Because 3 mons, like you two say, like you're having to grind that much and spread that across 3 mons. I'd rather just go with 2. Feels a bit safer, and like I still maintain like I had the right strategy. I just got really unlucky in the Elite Four, and I made a bad choice.
Yeah.
I still believe 2 mons with no shared weakness was the way to go.
If I'm being honest, it kind of seemed like when I watched you fight and your Meganium, like you went for the Razor Leaf, it seemed to me like you were rushing because I wasn't close. I wasn't close to catching up to you. I mean, look at what happened to me. I lost Noctowl. I lost Dugong. Like I would have had to do this grinding.
Timestamp, my Blastoise is dead.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, but you weren't grinding that up.
He was a Sackmon.
Yeah.
Wait, he was a
What,
Sackmon.
what's going? How are you losing these mon? How did you
I'm
lose
fighting
Blastoise?
the rival.
Were you not
The
listening?
rival. Okay, I missed the rival part. Okay.
So remember how I lost my my Venusaur? Well,
Yeah.
later on he has a Golem, and I needed Venusaur for that Golem.
Makes sense.
So
Well,
I might be. Obviously, Carla can't hurt this thing.
I'm loving this.
could you imagine?
Daddy
Hoenn,
is at 8 HP.
Could you imagine if Soul
Spoons?
lost to the rival here and you actually get a lead over Soul? This would just I
be
don't even know what
broken.
I would call this episode. I don't know.
Well, you could literally just spend this entire, like you say, this entire session grinding and probably the next session grinding.
Yep.
I know
That's
it
what I
wouldn't be
do,
like
yeah.
the best content for people watching, but like you could like grind because I got to Elite Four by what? By episode 11, 12.
Yep. What were your levels again for Meganium and Kingdra? I'm just curious to compare to mine.
They were around, I think, 44 and 45, I think.
Okay,
off the top of my
because
head.
Raichu's about to hit 50 and Ninetales is about to hit 43. I told you guys.
50?
Yeah, he's at 49 right now. He's actually got a decent level up gain, and so does Ninetales. So I'm almost at 50. Ninetales is almost at 43. I'm going to start throwing the EXP share on Snorlax. Depending on how long it takes to get him a level or 2, I may just put it back on Ninetales and just get her to 50 as well. So we'll see. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm not risking this.
I have lost.
What?
I can't beat Golem. All I have is Ampharos. I can't beat Golem.
Oh my god! So
Wait.
you've ran into what I ran into with the last reset then, like electric types against a golem or Rhydon, just no chance. So
Wait,
so he's-
does Ampharos not get Signal Beam, or did he not get it
He
yet?
only has... No, he didn't learn it. So let me just throw Mew in, so timestamp...
Do we want to pause right now, or should I stop, or... what do
have you
wanna-
actually lost yet? Have you lost all your
Well,
mons?
Everyone's... Mew is in, and Mew's
Okay, I'll just
illegal,
pause.
so-
I'm going to stop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, same.
Might as well stop, Hoenn. Wow, I'm surprised. What were the levels for the rival? Were
Well,
they
it was
tough?
actually Lance.
Wait, are you serious?
Yep, I was on Lance.
This guy! Yes! Soul, kudos to you for just going for it, for not messing around. I love that. I absolutely love that. Oh
Soul,
my god.
I give you
Wow.
credit for doing that. I know this is not turning out the way you wanted, but I love that you did that because
It's
that's what
my
I did
fault. No, that's what sucks. It's my fault. If I had Venus, if I didn't do the DUGTRIO confusion.
Oh, but we probably distracted you when we were chatting because we've been talking a lot about all kinds of stuff. So, oh, do you want to say be right back, or are we just?
Yeah, let's
be right back, guys.
Welcome back, everybody. Soulsbury randomizing, and he's now standing in front of his starters. So, are you ready for me to just ready?
I'm ready to select this horsey.
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. We're off. Horsey isn't terrible, but it's... I mean, I don't know how you get Kingdra in this. Like, is it just forced evolution?
I forgot to name it.
Oh, don't worry about
it.
It's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't... Yeah, don't worry about that.
So, ladies and gents, let me say my bit. Obviously, I would have won if I didn't kill Venusaur. The fact that my brain read DUGTRIO, then a DUGTRIO comes out, and then I decided to still attack was a combo of idiocy and just being completely distracted and in the pressure of the moment. Kind of goes back to what I was saying in the first episode of this week or whatever, of the episode about like the kicker from the Saints screwing it up. It's a lot harder when you're recording, is all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Like, Hoenn died to a crit, nothing you can do about it. Frank has often died to crits, nothing you can do about it. That was just my mind blank, and that sucked.
Well, and
it really sucked, but hey.
I'll throw this out there too. We were talking about it in the cut, guys, and like one of the things for me at least that's impacted me the most with deaths is just the conversation, the casual flow of the conversation.
Yep.
You talk about things, you're hitting the A button, you're having a good time, and what happens? Like, oh, sorry, timestamp. Sorry.
It's his episode.
Poopy like that happens sometimes. And so it's just, it is what it is, guys. Like, it's, try not to kill him for that. Like, it happens to all of us. It's happened to me a ton.
I mean,
like,
if anyone's savage on me, I kind of deserve it. I get it. But I'm just saying, like, that's my part. That's my interpretation of what happened. And it's what it is. I made a mistake, and I could have had 2 points. And because that was an easy win. That was a very easy win. And that's why it hurts, is because it was an easy win.
It's interesting now.
Go on.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go on, Bridge. Go on.
Well, I was going to say, what's interesting now is, like, I felt like when Soul and I were near Victory Road, Hoenn kind of didn't really have that drive to be like, okay, I've got to play serious. Hoenn lost multiple times after losing at the Elite Four. You had 2 resets, I think. So it's a big deal that you had those resets, because you could be at Goldenrod or you could be at, like, the 4th gym in Ecruteak, and now you have to take it seriously to try and get second place.
Stop. Sorry, the cats are...
No,
okay, right. Cats, oh, Jesus, right, okay. Oh... For a second there, I thought like you just lost to something again,
right? Yeah, no. That's... oh man.
So I guess this is where we actually have to talk about how long is this series going to go on?
What episode are we on now?
16, 17? Okay. Well, 151 we were saying last episode, wasn't it?
I know. It's just like you have some people that are like, oh, well, we want to go on until everyone beats Red, and I'm like,
that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be like a 45 episode thing.
Oh, this is bull. Timestamp. I've just lost. So basically, last episode, I didn't tell you this. I got a Master Ball.
Oh wow!
I found a Kingdra. I decided to catch the Kingdra with the Master Ball. It just died to a self-destruct. I'd been leveling it up. I taught it Thunder, so it had diversity. So now I'm back to just having War Turtle at this point.
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh, this is just...
So back to what I was saying, how long do we want this series to be? Because, like, I do not want to do what you guys and Bright did, where it was just reset after reset, because I stopped watching. Like, I'm honest, I stopped watching.
It was a lengthy
series. For me,
series.
it stopped being fun, and for you guys, it stopped being fun. And that's the big... I always tell people, like, yes, we want to entertain the viewers, but at the end of the day, we also have to be having fun. Yeah. And, I was thinking this before that's why we talked about it before I even wiped right there. It was like, are we just going to like stand there and just let Hoenn do speed up? Like, what are we doing? Because...
Yeah.
And the problem right now, sorry, Hoenn, the problem right now that we're going to face is that not only are they watching the two of you redo what we've all done from the beginning, but I'm sorry, but I'm grinding. Like, I don't have a reason not to. And like,
no, I agree.
And I know that seems maybe cheap to some people because it's like, oh, wow, that's all he's doing for every episode. But like, I don't have a reason not to. So
definitely not.
The content is going to be a little different than what we had done.
Competitively, you're making the best choice.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
And it's always that thing is like, how do you balance content, quality of content versus the competition versus your own being into it or not, kind of thing. Like it's a lot to go into. So I just I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally, like anyone that says to you, like, oh, you know what, British should go into the Elite Four, he's not a real player, or whatever you want to say, like, they're wrong at the end of the day because they are absolutely.
I would say if they're not doing competitive Pokemon, they're full on. It's not that their opinions don't matter, but they don't have the experience to make the right. To make it a fully informed decision.
And we've seen
me
do
I don't think
that
anyone's
before.
Gonna really say, and I don't think anyone's
Yeah.
going to say that you have to go in right now.
No, I don't think so.
I just feel bad that it's
Because-
boring on my end. Like, I'm not really doing much. Like, I feel bad that
honestly,
I'm talking, but, like, I don't know.
I don't think it's that boring.
no,
like-
no. It's
Okay.
the suspense.
Here's the thing.
build-up.
They're seeing Hoenn and I back at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
If you want to talk
yeah.
about what's probably not the most entertaining, because right now there's no one's close to each other. I'm far from Hoenn. Hoenn's far from you, and so it's like it's a really weird stagger at the moment.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Which is why a decent conversation might be in place of
Yeah.
what if Frank wins or loses? Do we just say, okay, no one got a point, Gen 2 was rough?
I will say that
True,
if I
yeah,
lose,
yeah.
He will eat
I don't want to
later.
go through Gen 2 again. If I lose in the
Okay,
next couple episodes and you
Okay.
guys are maybe at like the second or third gym,
We just
there's no
call it
way
a
we
draw.
keep going. Yeah, just
Everyone
I don't
gets
know.
a
We'll figure it
point.
out.
Yay.
No one gets a point.
No one
No
would.
one
Yeah,
gets
What
no.
I would say,
Oh.
though,
No.
is the nice thing is that would also mean that the Gen 3 three-way versus would be that much closer. And
would,
Frank
yeah.
and I return to our two-way versus would be that much closer. All kinds of things get to happen when this series ends. So it's not like content from Hoenn, I, and Frank all just stops.
Right,
It just
yeah.
we get to make better choice. Not better choice. We get to start fresh.
Yeah.
By the way, in terms of conversation, I have something to ask you guys. Have you seen the commercial or the trailer for the first Soldier, Final Fantasy VII? What'd you guys think of that
No,
if you
I've
saw
not
it?
seen it.
Didn't
It just
know that
came
was
out
a thing.
couple days ago. I watched it. It looks pretty interesting. I'm
So it's a
not like
prequel.
a diehard Final Fantasy VII fan, so I don't know who the characters were. I didn't recognize them. It's
I assume
apparently
it's Zack?
It's apparently 30 years before the Final Fantasy VII events that take
Do
place.
you get to play as Sephiroth?
I didn't see him there, but I mean, there's a maybe.
Because I don't know how. Well, he was a soldier when Cloud was, but he was already popular when Cloud joined.
It's
and
it's
that's
supposed
part of
to
why
be.
Cloud joined. So
It's supposed to be 30 years
Probably
before,
pre-Sephiroth.
so I don't know. I have no idea.
why do we need a pre? Are we gonna dive into Shinra? Like why?
I have no idea.
Do we need?
Who
do
asked
we
for
need
this?
more Final Fantasy VII lore?
I don't know. No idea, honestly.
Like,
I don't know.
Finish the remake and
Yeah.
write a book.
Write a book.
Write supplements.
I'm gonna
no,
write a book.
serious.
Yeah.
That's how World of Warcraft's done it, and their books for their lore are good. Like the game
I didn't
might be
realize
kinda
they
bland,
had
but their
books,
are
right.
great.
I didn't know
Oh.
that.
They have
yeah.
dozens. They have so many for specific characters, for specific events in the story that are talked about in the games. They do a good, like their story writers are good.
Yeah.
Miss Pants, you have an hour
So-
until dinner time.
Yes.
The daylight savings time is
stop me.
driving me nuts.
I'm curious. I mean, I guess it makes sense why they're dragging out kind of the Final Fantasy VII updated versions and making like pre-games or I guess what are they called prequels or whatever.
Prequel.
Like it makes sense because honestly, the money they're making off of these games, like I'm not surprised. Like everybody bought Final Fantasy VII remake.
I just don't
or
want it to
most
be
people.
blah and be like a tarnish on the
franchise
legacy because not everything from Final Fantasy VII has been amazing.
Oh no, some of the sequels are very interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
So it's
Ve-
like, I would have been fine without Dirge of Cerberus.
Oh,
I
I've
haven't
thrown
played
in
it.
the wrong mod. Oh no! Right.
And
Can
I've
we just
watched
pause
the
2
stories.
seconds? Can we just pause 2 seconds? Sorry.
Yes, that's
So
fine.
I've gone into the rival fight. When I was depositing my mons, I deposited the wrong mod. I deposited Gligar instead of the Kingdra. So I've gone into the rival battle, and then his final mon comes out, and I'm like, oh, I'll send out the Gligar. I've accidentally sent in King, which is the Kingdra. So I don't know.
Just switch into another mon. You have to take the turn to switch into something else.
Oh well, I'm losing this fight then.
Are you gonna wipe
Yeah,
because of that?
I think I'm gonna lose then.
Unfortunately, we've eventually defaulted on, hey, if we make mistakes from now on, it's just our fault.
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
Hoenn. I mean, I'm surprised you did that because we just talked about like paying attention and like conversations.
Can we start playing again?
Yeah, hit resume and now.
Oh, sorry.
So I have 12 minutes and 6 seconds or something like that on the clock.
I have 12 minutes and 9 seconds.
Okay, we'll go off that. That's fine. I hit it a little late, I think, when Hoenn, man. Oh, that's a shame, dude. And you, especially, like I was just saying, you can't afford to do stuff like that with Soul now right out in your tail. Like, you have a chance to get second, and it's like, well, you have a chance to get first.
I'm hardly ahead of him, so he could, even with a reset, he can catch up.
Are you getting any decent encounters, Soul?
I just got Pokeballs, so I'm about to go get my first encounters.
Okay. All right.
I've not seen any. Like I've seen Kabutos in the wild, which is not good at this generation. Vaporeon is so hard to catch. So I'm not looking hopeful right now, to be honest.
Well, I am currently, so Raichu's 50, Ninetales is almost 44, and then I'm going to start training Snorlax. I think it's going to take forever to get him levels, but, like, it's also going to give Raichu levels, so it's, like, it doesn't hurt me, so it's might as well.
Oh, yeah, you're going to...
I'm going to EXP share,
EXP share?
Yeah.
Right.
So, apparently, Gen 2 isn't that bad. You know how... So, like, you know how I said I was going to die?
Yes.
The gloom
didn't die.
that I'm battling... has spent the entire battle using Sweet Scent against my Squirtle, my Wartortle.
Okay.
So I've won, but I should have lost. I don't know why it didn't use Absorb or Mega Drain.
Well, make sure you go and box King just in case.
Yeah, do that so you don't mess that up, Hoenn.
What
please.
Okay, that's potential a Chinchou, but I don't know how long it takes to become a Lantern.
Hey, well, Lantern is a good mom.
I think it evolves in the mid-20s, so it's not amazing, but it's not bad if you can get it and keep it alive. And it gets Parabolic Charge, too, which is great, so...
Oh, shut up.
I do love that move, though. That move
that
is
means.
so good. It's basically Giga Drain, but electric type.
Yeah.
It sounds so good.
It's so cool. Dude, you know what it is? It's a radical move.
So radical. It's absolutely so
radical.
radical. Right, let's get my encounter in the forest. And I've still got my egg to hatch. Can I, like, use speed up to get the egg?
Yeah, you have the cheat, right? That cheat that in 2 steps you'll hatch. You put that on, didn't you?
You want a level 1 Pokemon?
Yeah, but it's going to be like a Mega or something. So Jumpluff's my encounter. That's interesting.
Ooh, I'm telling you, it's decent. I'm telling you.
So I didn't even tell you guys my options. My options were obviously Horsey, who I picked, another Ghastly, because apparently he wants to be on my squad, and a Hoppip. So that's why I picked Horsey.
Okay.
I think the Horsey was the right decision, especially Kingdra late game like that. I think that makes sense.
Is the only option. Hoppip only knows Splash.
Yeah, Jumpluff only knows Splash. It looks like this is interesting. I need it anyway. I need an extra mon just in case. If anything, it's a death mon. There's no way I'm going to be able to catch this.
Did you beat? Because you're on the way to Bugsy, right, Hoenn?
Yeah. So Bugsy's up next. So I wanted to beat. So I needed to beat the rival. Because I needed to get into the forest to get an extra mon. So I decided to do that before. That just made the most sense to do it that way rather than to try and take on Bugsy now that I lost Kingdra, which is just heartbreaking because like I was going to run just with Kingdra, I think, just to catch you guys up. But now I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, guys, in the comments, let us know what you think in terms of what we were just talking about with like how we should handle things. Obviously, we can't guarantee that what you guys tell us to do is exactly what we're going to follow, but it is good to hear from you guys. So tell us in the comments, depending on what happens these next few episodes, we can at least take that feedback and kind of figure out what to do. I think we have a good idea, but you know.
And also something I'd like to know is if you say you want us to continue, why?
Yep.
Why? Yeah.
And if it's just to someone to have a winner, I'm sorry, that's a bad reason. Yeah. It's just a bad reason at this point.
Yeah. And be specific.
To know, why would it actually be entertaining is my question. Because at the moment, remembering how their 3-way went, knowing how this one could go, it's not a good feeling on my end, is all I'm saying. And some might say, oh, Soul's being salty. It's really not that. I was saying this before I lost.
Yeah. And at the end of the day,
back up on.
We're content creators, and like it's all well and good people saying, "Yeah, continue. We want you to continue," and then the analytics show that nobody's watching, and it's like, well, we've wasted time recording, we've wasted time like editing, and don't get me wrong, like us three like playing together, we absolutely love this.
Oh yeah.
But we want people to watch it as well. I want to share this
Well,
experience.
And
yeah, we want engagement with comments, or else I would just play solo or play with these guys and not record it.
And I think
Timestamp. I got the jump pluff.
Nice, good job. I think a big part of it too is not just that we have fun, but like if we end a series because we all agree on the same terms, we can move on to more competitive series. We can move on to projects that we've wanted to do.
Versus two-way versus can come.
Soul and I have ideas for verses that we haven't told you guys about that will be coming, and you guys can see them sooner. Cool. So it's just cool. We've got things in mind, and we don't want to sit for 5 months playing the same game when we know it's not people watching. Also, I'll say one other thing. I love when there's like the two people that are like, I want you to stream this game, and then you stream and like those people aren't there at the stream and no one shows up, and you're like, this is why I have to make my own decisions based on what I stream, because it's great that people give feedback, but like I want to know who's actually showing up, not just if you like watching that content. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's a big difference between that. So
no, I get that.
And I'll say, like, when it comes to a stream, I have no idea if people watch the streams after the fact.
True. That's fair.
And when it comes to streaming, I want the direct engagement. That's why I stream as opposed to let's play some stuff. I want to directly talk with people. Hi, Swinub.
Ooh.
Hi.
Can you live a bubble?
Oh, what's he doing? He's being a little shilly
snap.
goose, is he?
Snorlax hit level 31.
Snapple.
He's
Snapple Bapple.
there.
Snorlax hit level 31. Wow, okay.
I caught him at 26, I think. And in this episode, I've only gained one level with him.
I can't believe you got a freaking shiny.
Dude, I know. That luck
so ridiculous.
is insane.
Mental.
It does
so
look
ridiculous.
It does look kind of cool. I just wish it was entirely blue and white instead of like mostly black, then a little tiny blue, and then a ton of white. Like I wish they had made it full blue. I don't know, but I'm not complaining.
I'm a blue, something like that.
I'm not getting attached to these Pokemon. I'm
how long?
Like the most basic people names, like
Fred,
Dell,
Bob,
and Bell.
How long have we got left? Sorry.
5 minutes and 9 seconds.
Okay. Calm. Sounds.
Yeah, 5:15.
Okay.
Beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop beep.
Beep boop. Are we beep booping? We can't beep booping.
I've been beep booping. Also, I have heard. I know Hoenn, you like Marvel stuff. Sorry, so I know this isn't up your alley, but Hoenn, have you seen the Eternals movie? Because I've heard it's gotten terrible
tomorrow.
reviews.
It's a movie.
Oh, I'm going tomorrow.
I thought it was a show.
No, so it's a movie that just came out this past Friday, and the reviews for it on Rotten Tomato, it's gotten like a 40 or 50% or something real. Now, granted, that's before it hits theaters, where the actual
fans. I can't trust reviews because they're all messed up. Usually, one side says this, the other says that, and I'm just like, I find myself disagreeing with those all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. But it was kind of a concern because most of the Marvel movies, they do get somewhat decent reviews, at least above 40, 50%. So my concern was like, oh God, this is just that one. It's like Dark Thor, or it's not Dark Thor.
The
Thor
Dark
2,
World.
The Dark World. Yeah. And that one was just awful.
My biggest concern is actually the cast.
Really? Okay.
So many big names that I'm like, what's wrong with it? Why do you need Angelina Jolie and all those other people that are pretty big names?
Because they're running out of people in Hollywood.
Basically.
They're running out of people in Hollywood to hire.
That's a great point.
Why not bring in new people?
Yeah.
I want to see like that. What's that one girl who's got like her eyes are kind of far apart and she played the chess girl in the chess movie, Queen's Gambit?
I don't know her name.
Can you picture her?
Cynthia.
Though?
Yeah, I can picture Cynthia.
So she's got like those alien eyes and stuff, and she's really cool, really good actress. And she came in during a weird movie.
Yeah, she's not available
it's nice
though.
To see new people. No, I'm saying it's not like bring in new. Actors
She
and
died.
actresses.
She died for our sins, Thea.
Oh my god, that was good. That was actually good.
Sorry,
I think that's solid. I don't know. I think it's solid.
I mean, her name's not Cynthia though.
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know. If you said
like Anya, or it's something with a Y at the end, I believe.
God damn it, Owen.
But I just mean like she came in this weird movie.
Yeah.
And it worked, and it was the weird one where like someone was like turned into a supervillain and someone was a superhero, like Bruce Willis or some crap like that. It was a weird movie.
Glass.
It was fun.
Or
I don't know what you're thinking of. I don't know.
Glass or whatever the other one is.
What's it called?
Not Glass.
I don't know. Like they
so,
used a drug to become really strong or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
But
G.I. Joe.
It was a good. Shut up. She did a good job.
Matilda.
And she was like a teenager at the time.
Matilda.
It's just really nice to see different actors and actresses and not always see the big names that honestly.
No, I
cost
get
too
that.
much
No, I
money.
get that. I absolutely agree. Like being able to see people like I finally watched that Dune film.
Did you? What did you think of it? I'm curious.
I
Have
can
you
acknowledge-
read the books before?
No, I haven't read the books. I can acknowledge the faults with that film, but I can't stop thinking about it in a good way. Like, I really
Okay,
enjoyed
that's
it,
fair.
but I can acknowledge the issues with it. Like pacing, not really explaining
man.
some things. Like, I can understand
I mean, it was
frustration
slow as
with it.
dirt.
I think one of the problems though is like a lot of the classics that people claim to love are really slow. Like Star Wars is really slow. Like sure, it has a great bombastic start, but it's a slow movie.
Yeah.
Most of them are slow movies.
Yeah, yeah.
So people sit there and say, "Oh, that works. That's how the classics work." And it's like, well, this is really boring.
By the way, just in case anyone's like watching me going, what is British looking at? I'm just watching fantasy football because no, I don't care about fantasy. But
Wow,
I have
the
like an app
disrespect.
that shows the game. So I'm not cheating. I'm still grinding, as you can see. So I just want you guys to know I'm just seeing the Eagles are up 10-7, by the way, which is surprising. Wow.
Wow, go
Actually winning.
Eagles. Go Eagles. Okay, this is amazing. So timestamp the Eagles are going to win?
Timestamp? No, probably not. I know my
Okay.
Eagles. I know my Eagles too well. Outside of winning the Super Bowl in start of 2018, we are just a bad team. We got one good year, and that was great. And a lot of grown men cried in a bar with me that night. But it was actually it's great. So one of the quarterback at the time who played for the Eagles when we won the Super Bowl. He had this like historic run in the playoffs. Like he's not a great quarterback, but he just got on a roll. So his name is Nick Foles, and everyone in the bar when we won the Super Bowl was chanting "Big Nick" because like he just make these ballsy ass plays. And wait, is this Hoenn's channel?
It is, yeah. I've already hit the
sorry.
Don't worry,
timestamp.
you can say all that. You can say,
No, you can't.
But the whole bar was just chanting "Big Nick." It was great,
my
and then all of
God.
us. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll stop. But we were all like, all of us cried.
Wait.
'cause, like,
We can say butt plug and a-hole.
Okay,
but we
you
can't
just
say
know.
butt-
Just know. We've been over a timestamp again. We've been over this. Just no swearing.
time.
You say we can say the A word, and that's swearing.
Unless my clock's off.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
Did anyone else get their timer go off, or is it just me?
Timer, but
Okay.
I'm in a battle.
I'm in a
too, yeah.
battle as well. I don't know how to explain this
speed
though. It was a spinner, so I technically stopped.
Oh, I'd let you battle. You should.
Okay.
You
So
were
the-
standing in front of the spinner, and it got
Yes.
you, right? It's fun.
Yes.
That's
yes.
fine.
That's exactly what happened.
I mean,
Okay.
my question would be, did the timer go off before he caught you?
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did. He did. Yeah, by
Okay,
about
then
a
you need to stand
second.
still.
But I'm in
yeah,
the
you need to stand
in the
still then.
battle.
I know. We'll just start. You can just save state.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
I'm
Like,
good
if you
with
weren't
that, yeah.
already in the battle, that's
Okay.
like, okay, you got caught
I mean,
later.
look, not to be
Okay.
mean, but Hoenn, that's not the deciding factor between catching up. So I don't think it
Okay,
matters
might
too
be,
much.
you
if
never
we
know,
battle.
might be.
Well, that's true. That's a good
Squid
point.
is
yeah,
level
that's-
21. He's catching up.
Wow.
Oh, mine's done.
Yeah, I'm finished
Okay,
as well. I'm
right,
gonna save
okay.
state, and then I'm
Right.
good to go.
Okay, right. You happy for me to take us out of here?
Yep.
Okay.
Guys,
All
thank
still
you
to
so
play
much for watching this
No,
episode.
shut
We'll
the
catch you
hell
guys
up.
in the next episode on my
gonna go feed
channel
the cats
on
to the
Monday.
outro.
We love you guys. Spread them positive vibes like butter.
Spread
Follow
those
me,
ass cheeks
follow
like
me
butter.
on Twitch. Hoenn, do you want to take us out of here?
Radical. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then smash that like button down below and let us know what you want us to do with this series. And until next time, remember to flex your inner geek. See ya.
Yeah.